FiftySixi'N.
Welcome back, everybody. Another episode of 56'N. BJ, it's been a couple weeks, my friend.
Yes.
We did just release the collab with I'm Trying to Have a Conversation with You with Mo and her sister Kasha. Hey, bro, it actually is killing it. One, it was fun.
It's fun.
I will say in the podcast space, if you don't enjoy it and have fun, don't do it because the algorithm is everywhere and it is what it is. But I will say that I had a good time with that. That was also the first time we ever recorded 4 speakers at one time.
Yeah. And it was a lot of fun, bro. It was a lot of fun. The content was great. The Jones, I got some. I'm watching back some of the clips, like some of the clips we were sharing, and then bro, bro, it is hilarious. Everybody loves Kasha. She's funny as fuck. So that was great.
Let me ask you this, because Mo said that she feels like her and Kasha sound exactly the same. I was like, not even almost.
No.
It doesn't ring in my ear. I'm like, no, I could immediately tell who's who.
Yeah. Distinctly tell which one's which. Yeah. Yeah.
I guess it's siblings, maybe.
Yeah. Nah, they don't talk anything alike whatsoever.
Well, so I had training all this week.
And I had training all last week. So we were
last week. Yep. So you know, this is why I updated podcast new podcasts on Mondays.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean it's going to be one out every Monday.
That's true.
But when they are new ones, they will be out on Mondays. We do still work.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. I'm adjusting a little bit, trying to get a groove somewhat.
Yeah.
Although the training kind of threw me off a little bit because training was Monday through Friday, which is not my typical schedule, right?
No.
And it was during the day, like a regular 8 to 4:30 thing. So I was just if I could write it up, this would be my schedule every day. You know, I was in bed by 9:30, up by 5. You know, we're in a hotel, so the hot water don't run out. So I was taking 30-minute fucking hot showers, bro. Just feeling amazing. At the beginning of the day, coffee, just great. And then just to come back on the weekend, like
yeah,
right back to the opposite. Just,
yeah. Let me ask you this, because so whenever I'm in a hotel, especially I've spent a lot of time in hotels, I do feel like I become a monster. I have been told, because I immediatly, the AC goes as low as it'll fucking go.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes I'll run the AC and have the window cracked so I let the air out, you know, a little in and out. I do take outrageously long showers, or if there is a proper bathtub. This could be a little bit higher end for me to actually get in the bathtub, because I don't. No, I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't just recommend jumping in the bathtub. No, bro. Matter of fact, let me think about it. The only ones I've ever taken like an actual bath, it was like in Japan. I will say, because they had a 7-foot long bathtub, but it was maybe like, I don't know, whatever my shoulders are, because I was like wide, but it was long enough. And then there's IHG or some sort of international hotel. I can't remember, in Boston. They had marble bathtubs.
Still getting in my bathtub, but
anywho, all I'm saying is I take, like you said, them long ass showers.
Oh, bro,
but I just throw my shit on the floor, not my garbage.
No.
I can't walk around garbage.
Like a towel.
It's not like it doesn't have like a place, so I just, you get piles of shit going on.
There's a pile.
But that's not like my normal at home.
Yeah, exactly. But why don't you
wake up and just dip out, leave the bed unmade, and you come back, the bed's made. You're like, bro, this is amazing.
When I actually, on that small fun fact, when I realized, I don't know why I thought this. For some reason, I thought that they were changing the sheets when you come back and your bed's made. They don't do that.
No, absolutely not.
They just make the bed up. They don't change the fucking sheets.
No, and also, just so you know, try not to think about it too hard. They don't change the pillows, and they don't change the comforter. They just change the duvet that covers the comforter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think on that too much.
Yeah, think about when you maybe you was doing something else in a hotel, not working, and it got I don't know, we'll call it juices.
That's why I need 2 beds.
Bro, there's been some hotels where I used to always travel with a little like a compressed
Mhm.
sleeping bag, and I'll get into the hotel room, I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not sleeping in that." I'll just roll out the sleeping bag, I'm like, "Nah, I or bro, or if you really wanna be devious,
Mhm.
lift the sheets up and look at the mattress.
Mm. Don't do that.
Not recommended for people who don't travel a lot because 'cause
Don't
you'll
do that.
see some shit.
Yeah, don't do that. But I am, kind of different. I do this at work. I do this, uh, like, if I had to come home in between, like, on my shift or whatever, I spray the bottom of the boots with Lysol. So I spray shit down when I get in there. Like, I'm not,
For
like,
real?
full.
You do that? You
Yeah,
actually
man.
do that?
Yeah. Yes.
I was thinking about getting those sticky pads.
Nah, I just spray because like from even back in the day, I always had Lysol in my patrol car because motherfuckers be
Yeah, I didn't
nasty
realize
out
you
there.
sprayed your boots with it though.
Yeah, before I walk in, like before I well, first of all, I don't walk with shoes into my house at all ever. But even before I walk in with my work shoes, I will spray them, and then before I take my boots into my office to get dressed for work, I spray them off at the door before I bring them in my office to walk around.
Good
I
to
don't,
know.
I don't, I don't track. As much as I can help, I don't try to try not to track germ and shit into my house all over the house.
Yeah, good shit. Um, how was your training?
Uh, Bro, it was
I don't know how much we talk about these things, but whatever.
on a general sense, right? Obviously, can't talk about
Yeah.
specifics of what we want to do, but the training was not that I didn't expect it to be challenging. It was a lot more amped up than it has been. The last
Is
time
Do
I
you think
went,
it's because of the current climate?
no, no. I don't think it's because of that. I had heard whispers of this from people who had
Oh.
gone last year that they were making some changes, tweaking it. They were saying this is not how they put it. This is not a gentleman's class as it has been in the
Oh.
past, right? So you're gonna have to earn it a little bit, and we did. Um, and I was like, oh, okay. Not that I was expecting it to be like, you know, just TSA, whatever, sign off and check boxes and shit like that, right? But um, it was a different feel to it this go around, and I was like, I respect it. Okay, I'm fine with it. Um, but I was actually very, very. I was glad. I was actually, to be honest, a little nervous about it. This one specifically because I had the surgery last year, and
Oh, yeah.
how I was going to be able to manage um, with some of the equipment that we use, and some of the stuff that we wear. How I was going to manage, um, because it's my body's a little bit different now than it was when I first made it on it, right? So
Yeah, yeah.
dealing with dealing with some of the surgery stuff like that, but came through. It came out great. Held up wonderfully. So little build confidence on the way out of there, and I was like, okay, all right, cool. I'm feeling good. It's great. Yeah.
Nice. Well, your boy is now Oh, go ahead.
No
No,
way.
finish your
No,
thought, sorry.
because I just jump into it because we were talking about it a little bit offline, but it was a thing that I did notice in this one particular space that I'm in professionally outside of just the law enforcement side, another niche thing, right? Um, I'm usually when I'm looking around, I'm doing this particular thing, and I look around. I'm usually the only black guy in this like in the space at all. Like not necessarily like not in like just in my area, like in this area. I mean like in the whole building, in the whole op, in the whole like email, like
Well,
all of it.
you're saying the space. We have talked about you being a bomb tech, bro.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. So all right. Well, yeah.
Many times.
Yeah. Okay. I
I
couldn't
think it's
remember.
even in the bio.
It's been a long time, bro. Um,
It's in there.
yeah, we're right. I was thinking about the specifics of it. I'm sorry. Yeah, but yes,
Yeah, yeah.
in the ball tech space, I usually am like the only one. It's
Yeah, but have you ever met anyone I've never met another black male or female. Imagine a black female bomb tech. Uh,
never seen it.
Actually, are there even a lot of female bomb techs?
There's not a lot of female ones per se that I know. Me
I've never met one, bro.
that I've actually seen with my own two eyes. I can think of
Yeah, I never met one.
6 that I've actually
Really?
talked to. There was one in my initial class. There was one in my research. There was another one in certification class. There was TBD had one, Love Net, and there's one down in, it's one I see a lot, Sierra. Oh, so yeah, I'll tell you about Sarah that I've seen. Like,
Were any of them black females?
No.
And again, once again, you know, fuck it, I'm not doing the whole preamble. I don't think I've ever even met another black male that is interested in bomb tech specifically. I've met a bunch of snipers, SWAT guys, bad motherfuckers.
Oh yeah.
But bomb tech specifically, never other than you.
I know they exist.
That was even interested in that shit.
Yeah. There was one on our team locally before me, like probably like maybe 10 years before I was on the team. Who, you know, and then I know there's some because I've seen him on the all of
You've seen him on the flyers, bro.
Well, not even the flyer for sure. I sent you the picture. I was like, this is the only other black guy I've seen all week. But like on the every graduating class has a plaque that goes on the wall of the schoolhouse. So you know, so I know they exist because you know you see them, and you know we're all part of like you know, different like organizations and like email lists and that kind of stuff. So I know that I have not met any specifically in the region at all. So I'm like,
oh, you haven't even met in like it?
Not even in my region.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, I guess where I'm trying to go with this is like, I wonder if it's an unknown thing or a cultural thing. It's hard for me to say cultural thing because like I don't know. I mean, fuck, you grew up in you know, Tampa, but where's anybody like, I want to be a bomb tech when I grow
up? I mean, I didn't have that when I was growing up either. Like,
I know you didn't. I know you didn't.
I'm like, but at the same time, it's like I wonder if it's like some other things where like people just don't know that it's available and that it's out there.
That's more where I'm going from. I think it's an unknown. Nobody talks about it. Nobody's rapping about it. Let's put it to you that way.
Yeah, no.
But as I tend to do, because you are the spokesperson for all black bomb techs, black male bomb techs, in the space.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not a bomb tech either. But
the fucking the Lorax of black bomb tech, bro.
Yeah, you're the Lorax of yeah. Just like but you fucking enjoy it.
Yeah, I love it.
You like that shit.
Yeah, I love that shit, bro. Yeah, ate up with it, 100%.
See, that's awesome, bro. I don't know. I don't know what to say.
And it's like I know it exists because the military is very big, and every branch has their own DoD stuff, right? So I'm sure it's out there.
Yeah, there's a little competition there too. The Navy says they're the best because they're the only ones that are trained underwater.
Yeah, Navy says they're the best. Air Force thinks they're the best. Army thinks they're the best. You know, so
yeah,
I'm not here to say who's the best. Okay, I just know enough not to get myself fucked up. Okay, but yeah, man, I don't know if it's that's like readily available, but you know, it's not like
it's not something that's talked about. I gotta be honest with you.
Yeah, but I think some of the other stuff is a lot more like Top Gun or like SWAT stuff or like cool, like, you know, the cool guy stuff. It's a lot more like you can see it. You know what I'm saying? You can, no matter where you're at, whatever, like, you know, there's movies about it, you know, there's Rambo, there's fucking, well, you can name all kinds of like special ops, you know, type, you know, video games, all kinds of shit where it's like, it doesn't matter like the demographic, it's across all demographics. Anybody can see.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, that's cool. It's like, but the bomb tech thing, I don't think has that kind of play to it.
Man, fuck that, bro. Let's make a documentary about bomb techs, bro. Let's do it. That'd be fun. I wonder if they let us do it though, because that's the problem with bomb tech stuff. It's not. Yeah, they don't want that knowledge out there.
Yeah, you can't. A lot of stuff is.
Yeah, you don't want to teach people how to make homemade bombs. Bro.
That's also the problem too. Is like you want to talk about like how cool and, you know, whatever stuff, but you also can't really talk. You know, you can't really talk about it. You can't it's like about Fight Club. You know, talk about Fight Club. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you can't
Yeah.
talk about the shit that we all know in the room. You can't talk about outside the room because you know what I mean?
Well, so if I walked in there as a uninitiated, everybody would just be, like, looking around, like, "Yeah, we can't." It would
They're
just
like,
get
"Yeah."
real quiet, bro.
Yeah, they'd be like, "Oh, I work for whatever." And I was like, "Yeah, but okay, but are you certified though?" "Oh,
Yeah,
no?"
but are you
Yeah, yeah.
certified, though?
Yeah, no, 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 no.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
but what are you doing here? You're in the wrong room. Go
yeah,
next room.
yeah, but I'm a GS-15. Yeah, we don't care. No, no,
Nobody
no, no,
cares. Leave.
no. That's great for outside this room, but it'll get you nowhere here.
Yeah. I love that, bro. Anyway, alright, sorry, I don't know how we went down that bunny trail, but, your boy is now a Glock armor.
Oh, I got some business in you.
Bro, listen, for the first time, it's mostly just having somebody like a safety net to just say, "All right, have it," and you just tear it all the way
Mhm.
down, like, to just the plastic frame. There's nothing in
Yeah.
there,
Mhm.
and then putting it all back together over and over again, but also understanding how it all works together. Dude, it was fucking
Mhm.
phenomenal. Also did the Trijicon red dot. Did you guys switch to red dots yet or no?
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
You guys do have red dots?
We just switched to red dots as a collective. Everybody should have them now as of last year.
Damn, bro. Do you like it over the iron sights?
Uh,
That's
and
everybody's thing.
it's not where like I like it better or worse. And I can adjust to
Mhm,
whatever. I get the benefits of it.
mhm.
I think it is a difficult transition if you're coming from irons
Bro, both
to
eyes
optics. Both
open.
eyes
Like,
open. You know what I mean? But and it's you know we talked about it before in our making
mhm,
switch. It's this thing. You know what I mean?
mhm.
You know, you bring your eye to the
Yeah.
so this to this to this
Yeah, exactly.
is a transition. So it's like a lot of dry drills, trying to get and the fun part is when your battery goes out on your optic, you be like
Yep.
the whole the whole.
Now, did you guys get the optic with the, battery on top, or do you have to take the whole thing off?
It's on top. I think it's on like the side of it. You can just like pop it out on the
Alright,
side
good,
and like put it
good.
back in. Yeah.
I learned that they do make them where you have to remove the entire optic to take the battery out. I was like,
Like, then you
"Who
got to
is
zero it
using
in
that?"
again.
Well, you shouldn't. It depends on the product, but you shouldn't have to. But my thing is this: if it goes out mid shift, like if it goes out on mine, I'll be like, let me go check. I'll jump by the range real quick, pop, pop out. But
Mhm.
if you're mid shift and you got to switch it out, I wouldn't. I would hate to have that unknown.
Yeah. I mean, we still got the night sight
Anyhow,
on the front, that kind of stuff. But
yeah, yeah, yeah,
it is a transition. It is a transition. It takes
yeah.
a lot of I won't say bad not bad habits, but it does take a lot to break those old habits.
I don't know how I feel about it. To be
Really?
honest with you, no.
Hmm.
Over like the or I don't know what I'm trying to say. The night vision stuff.
Mhm.
As long as you have, because I don't know, man. It's almost like that thing where it's like iron sights will never fail you.
Yeah.
I could pull it out and boom, and that's what I train to. And that's the other thing that because they were talking about how you still have your iron sights even if the battery goes out.
Mhm. Mhm.
Well,
It's a little
okay,
different though. A little different.
but nobody's training to that now. They're all training to this optic. When it goes out, your eyes are naturally going to want to stay open. Not that they, I mean, I don't know. Talking about our friend who
Mhm.
was like, he always would shoot with both eyes open. It's just, I don't know. It's like the risk of it going out when you need it the most is makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah. And that's how I look at a lot of equipment, right? A lot of
Hmm.
tools. I look at, okay, is this solely dependent upon technology to work? And if it is, I'm usually like a little hesitant
I don't
to.
like it.
Uh,
I don't like it, bro.
I don't want to I don't really want to put my feet out and all that because of so many things that could go wrong, right? Like EMP fucking blast comes through or some shit and knocks out your eyelid.
Hmm.
Now what?
Dude,
Same, yeah. Same
I
thing
was
with
talking
fucking
about that
cars, bro.
today. No, I was talking about that today in class. Well, not today, but this week in our class because it was a large swath of individuals
Mhm. You're
from
such
all over the
fucking
U.S.
a SWAT.
But you know what I'm saying. In age ranges too. We had young, old,
Mhm.
and all that stuff like that. And I was like, I grew up, or we grew up in that sweet spot where we grew up before cell phones. Before I remember when the like AOL, I remember when the internet like came to be.
Yeah.
Like in elementary school, I played DOS-based games with like a floppy drive, like Oregon Trail and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, we had to like slide it
Yeah.
in.
Yeah. Push the button to get it out.
And think about where we are now,
Mhm.
but think, parse it out from shooting, driving.
Mhm.
Like you had to have a fucking map. There was no map on your phone. You
Uh,
get lost, you got to be like, "Mama, I'm on Lee Street in Fowler."
uh,
All right, you gotta turn around, you gotta take a right.
bro, I forget who the
'Cause,
fuck was
yeah, I'm
I?
like, I'm lost. I see trees. I don't know where I'm going.
I was similar conversation we were talking about, bro. I was like, we're old enough to remember when you had to print out the map quest before you
Yeah,
went
right, yeah.
before you went somewhere
Uh-huh.
just to make
Yeah.
sure you had to check the route ahead of time, know where you're going, what the number exit was. I mean, now people just so like aimlessly like driving. They're like, oh, I just turn on my GPS. Like, yeah, what if that doesn't
Oh,
work?
and then if they miss the exit, be like, "Oh, where's the reroute?" All right, and
Yeah,
it doesn't phase you.
doesn't pay. It's like, oh, it'll just reroute me. I'm like, I can't.
Yeah.
Again, like we
Although
have, yeah,
although baby girl learned that the hard way, she was trying to because she lives rural area,
mhm,
so not everything is on the map. And so
yeah,
she was trying to she put an address in, and it basically it'll just kinda give you the general area. She was 20 minutes out of the way.
yeah, yeah,
'Cause I went to where the dot was, it was just an empty field. I'm like, okay." Yeah.
yeah. Like
So I had to, like, walk her through how to figure it out.
yeah, bro.
She was not happy, shall we say.
It's now some of the younger but you can tell the ones that are like now they're younger, right? They've grown up with it, and
Mhm,
so sometimes the navigation part is an issue, right?
mhm.
Like they don't know the direction, they don't know the direction. I'm like,
No.
they're like, what direction are we driving in right now? They're like, I said, don't look at the computer. Uh, West, like, bitch. it's
Yeah.
like, it's like, I,
They're like, "Well, up is north,
all right,
down is
down is
south.
like what? Like,
Am I driving left or right?"
right? I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? It's like, so you have no idea where you are in space. Okay, got it. All right, yeah,
No, no.
but it's, you know, I don't like it because I think we talked about it before, like we're so dependent on technology that it kind of makes
Mhm,
me a little nervous. One thing, right? It makes me a little nervous for the future of what we're doing as a society, right? But also,
mhm.
shit where like the apocalypse fucking comes tomorrow, there's gonna be apocalypse or whatever. I think there's a lot of people that will go by the wayside very quickly because they
Right.
have no idea what to do in
You know what's funny?
anything.
I was in the gym,
Mhm,
of all places, and 2 ladies, they're actually beasts in the gym, by the way.
mhm,
They, like, fucking get after it. But it was funny because the older lady was talking to the younger lady. I don't know how this conversation came up. I kinda came into the conversation at the
mhm.
point I'm about to tell you. She's like, "Nah, if there was an apocalypse, I wanna die. I don't wanna eat bugs. I don't wanna live with out AC." She's like, "I don't want to." She's like, "It's a wrap for me. I'm out."
I respect it.
And the younger lady was like, "No, you have so many skills." She's like, "Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I don't want to.
Yeah,
If I'm down to the level where I have to like go scrounge for like crickets, I'm out. I'm not doing it."
I respect it.
But to your point,
Yeah, I respect it. Yeah. But
yeah,
there's something to be said between somebody who's like that, right? Who has
yeah,
the skills and the capabilities to know first of all, to know what to do. Second of all, is capable of doing said things
mhm,
versus someone who has no idea what the fuck they're doing. It's just essentially like, uh, somebody asked me once, I was like, yeah, if the apocalypse comes, you gonna come save me? Or do you feel like I was like, to be honest, I feel like you're actually probably getting away. I was like,
yeah,
you'll probably slow me down and be a liability. I don't know if I can,
yeah.
yeah, I
You
don't know.
won't like anything we
You're
have
not
to
gonna
eat.
yeah, you don't have like anything you have to eat, anything we have to do, you're not gonna like it. I was like, you
No,
actually will probably be a detriment to not necessarily the mission, but like you'll be a detriment to my survival. I
yeah. To me, being
can't
able to fucking live.
yeah,
I was
no.
listening to somebody on Rogan, and they weren't even talking. It wasn't even like an apocalypse thing, but he made me think, and I'm like, damn, bro, I don't even know if I want to be around for that because he hunt the dude on the show hunts squirrels.
Mhm.
I was like, nah, all right, bro. But he's like, yeah. He goes, if the apocalypse ever comes, he goes, everyone thinks they're like, oh, I'm gonna hunt deer, elk, moose. He goes, those are gonna be gone first 6 months because
Yeah.
everyone's gonna do that.
Everybody's gonna die.
He goes, "And good luck trying to hunt all the bears." He goes, "I'll leave that to y'all." He goes, "I ain't doing that." He goes, "So what's left? Small game, rabbits, squirrels, shit like that." But then he starts talking about how he consumes the squirrels, and he's talking about the meat. I'm like, "Bro, there can't be 6 ounces of meat. Like, what are we talking about?" And then but he'll also eat the brains. I'm like, "Bro, I'm out.
Oof.
I can't do it, bro."
Oof.
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
It's like, I had a, Brazilian friends, and for those of you who don't know, Brazilians in general, they love chicken hearts, bro.
Mm.
Love them.
Hmm.
Love them. Put them on the grill, all this. They're like, they're so good. And I said, listen, this is just me. I, organ meats in feet. I was like, it could be the best thing I ever put in my mouth. It could be just an absolute delicacy. I don't want to eat a chicken heart. I just don't want to.
I'm out. I'm out.
I just don't want to. Now, listen, there's a bunch of other stuff. The picanha, the steak stuff, bro. They so many delicious foods. But
Yeah,
listen, you go to their house, it's like a plate, like a serving plate stacked in a pyramid of chicken hearts.
I'm good.
I can't do it, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate the offer. I think I'm good. I ate before I came. I'm full.
Yeah. My meat stomach, El Sicko.
Yeah, yeah. I just
No, just like Mo with her fried chicken gizzards, shaking them up in the
yes.
paper bag with the hot sauce. I'm like, Mo,
No,
ma'am,
you know. But you know what I always say. You don't got to
ma'am,
live like this.
you make money now.
You don't have to live like this. You don't
You
got
don't
to
have
eat
to live like
that.
this. Bro, in her car, just shaking up a
Look at the
paper
bag.
bag. I'm like,
No,
oh, what are
sweet
we
Louise. It's
doing?
like, stop, no, stop, no. Man.
Bro. All right, let's jump into it. Sorry, man. I love when we go on rants.
Um, conspiracy theories.
Do it. I have a point I want to make on it, but I'll let you get yours out.
Well, there's some crazy ones, right?
Yep.
And I say this and say that. There's some crazy ones out there, but there's also a lot of ones that people thought were crazy at the time that now
Yeah.
looking back, they're like, that was actually true. We were right about that. So it's like looking at some of the stuff now, I'm like, I feel like I'm right about this one. Like my gut tells me that I'm right. Just can't prove
What you
it.
got, bro?
Uh, Soylent Green, I think is
That's a Bill Gates thing. He wants everybody to eat chopped up bugs and shit.
you should type that in real quick.
No, I know what it is.
Yeah.
I know what it is.
Yeah, I'm like,
What I'm saying is, I don't
yeah,
think you're far fetched because the World Economic Forum wants us to not eat meat
yeah. So I'm like,
and eat other sources of protein.
yeah. So I'm like, that's one I feel like will come out at some point.
Sure.
I mean,
People
the big,
forget large swaths of our world
yeah,
for thousands of years were cannibals, bro.
yeah. So I'm like,
For
I don't know.
various reasons, either because they just liked it or because they like take the power, whatever the reasons are. But
It's weird,
it is
weird
a
shit.
real thing.
It's weird shit to me.
Yes.
Um, some of the other stuff, like, I mean, obviously we've all, have been, inundated with the Epstein file stuff, right? Yeah, some of those
You know
things
what? Can
are
we touch on that for a second? Can we touch on it for a second? I have my feelings and opinions, and it's probably matches most of the population. I do. But listening to, and this is not a pro any administration, don't care. But listening to Cash Patel and Dan Bongino, and he has his pros and cons too. But it made sense. He goes, everybody thinks there's like this little black book that Epstein had in a safe or carried in his pocket. He goes, on this day, this guy had sex with this 14-year-old. He goes,
yeah,
that's not what that's not a thing.
yeah.
That doesn't exist. That document in your mind does not exist
Yeah,
anywhere.
you still got to put some pieces together.
You can put pieces together. He goes, but can you prove those pieces in court? Like the whole, yo, I want pizza and a grape soda. Oh, and it's like two powerful motherfuckers talking about, yo, let's go get some pizza and a grape soda. That grape soda was so sweet. Blah, blah, like
Yeah,
weird shit. It's like, yo, they're clearly using slang and
right?
innuendo that I'm not fed in on. I don't want to be either. That's the other thing. Do you want to know, bro? Because that's how people disappear. That's the thing, bro. People go bye-bye. But that's not enough to prove a case in, prove your case in court, because it's like, well, BJ sent an email saying he wanted pizza and grape soda, and we believe this means nefarious activities.
Yeah.
That's not gonna work.
No, it's not. Yeah,
sorry. Well, they want sex tapes of powerful people that they hate doing the deed. It's like, bro.
Yeah. Now when you say that, that specifically, isn't it weird?
That's what they want.
How all the Diddy stuff kind of just like went hush.
Yes.
Apparently there was videotapes of everything and all the other people. Talk of that has ceased. Like you don't hear about it.
Yeah, but see, the other thing is this, and you know this, they're never going to. There's certain all the FOIAs, all that. They're never going to release a sexual crime because of the victim.
No.
And you tell me a victim's like, yeah, go ahead and put my video out where I was getting brutally assaulted. No, it's not happening. They're never going to release it. I don't care how many times you ask or send. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And they won't even play it in court.
No.
When you catch the bad guy, you have to describe the deeds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here's another thing, because this is I already know. I don't have to work these cases to know I don't fucking like it. Not my thing.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to have any part of it.
People don't even like it when we talk about it on the show.
Keep me as far away from this shit as possible, right? But what I was writing down as you were speaking was the burden of knowledge, right?
Oh, buddy.
Burden of knowledge is a crazy thing. People are like, it's like, I want to know this. I want to know this. I was like, I don't.
You don't. I don't know
if you really actually want to know.
No.
Some of these things. I know we talked about it before. Like, are people just being ignorant on purpose, right? Or just choosing to be ignorant, choosing to not be in the know. But I don't. I think there's certain things that people. Like, I don't think you want the burden of that knowledge, bro. I don't. It'll be way too heavy for you. I think it'll be way too heavy. Like, can you imagine?
Messes people up, bro.
Bro, can you imagine? Yeah. We'll just say the whatever we were talking about before, right? We'll just say the Diddy thing, right? If that exists and you know it exists, but
and you've seen it,
and you've seen it, you know it exists. You've seen it with your own two eyes, and you know it exists. I don't know if you want the burden of what comes with that on your mind, on your spirit, on your soul. I don't know, man. I don't know.
You know what? This is we're switching gears a little bit, but same context. This is my issue with horror movies, and there's going to be a whole genre of people that love horror movies and all this other shit. I'm like, it kind of ties into what you feed your brain. It feeds your soul. Eyes are the windows to the soul. I've seen enough real life shit that I wish I had not seen. I don't need to sit there and watch 2 hours of Saw movies. I don't need that shit, bro.
No, I'm good.
It's not because it's a poorly directed or whatever the reasons. Whatever. It's like it's almost like the feet and organ meats of animals. I don't want to. Even now, when I'm watching like a non-horror movie, but just whatever, and something really, I'm like, bro, why are you gonna put that in there?
Yeah,
I don't want to see that shit. I don't want to see that shit, bro.
Nah, I feel you. All
right, so. All right, so
let me ask this. One this time. Let me pose a question to you. This or that.
Yeah.
We're talking about the burden of knowledge. Which one would you rather know the truth about? What's inside the Vatican, or what's in the ocean?
Wait, hold on. I'll be honest, I don't want to know either one, bro.
I know you don't want to know either one. Which one would you rather have?
If I had to know?
Yeah.
It'd have to be the ocean. I don't really care what's in the Vatican. Meaning, and this is what I mean.
Mhm,
The ocean is so vast, like knowing those
mhm.
things would be,
Terrifying,
even if
bro.
it only, it'd be terrifying, but at least it was like, I don't know, it's more natural. Whatever's in the Vatican, they're just hiding secrets, bro.
Yeah, and I'm like,
And some of
I
that stuff is like, I can read and I've read stuff.
mhm,
I can surmise. Now it'd be different if the Pope said, "All right, come on in, check it out. These are all our secrets." Yeah, okay, that's different.
mhm,
Um, but those are to me. See, I'm gonna get in trouble, bro. To me, those are man-made secrets.
uh-huh.
Not that there wouldn't be some in the ocean, but the ocean, like, bro, the ocean's so vast. There's some shit in there, bro, that
Bro, the ocean's a
we've never
scary place.
seen.
Bro, the ocean's a scary fucking place, man.
Yeah, yeah,
The thought of that is extremely horrifying.
yeah. Somebody actually posed that as an antithesis to Elon wanting to uh basically go into space and all this. He goes, "Why
Mhm.
don't we conquer our own planet first?" He goes, we know like 3% of what's in the ocean." Allegedly. How
And
about this? General
then
knowledge? Like
yeah,
who knows what? But
yeah.
he goes, "What if we could create space down in the bottom of the ocean?
What if that is space?
Livable space." Yeah.
What if that's what it is?
Yeah, maybe, bro. Atlantis. Or is that right? Atlantis?
Yeah, someone
Atlantis.
Atlantis, yeah.
I always want to say Atlanta.
That's where they get
Yeah, I don't know, man.
that's where Atlantis got its name from, it's from Atlanta.
Yeah. Hot Atlanta. Well, let me switch gears if you don't mind. It's
Mhm,
on the conspiracy theory, and I want to talk about one specifically. And I don't want to talk about what it all is. I just want to talk about
mhm,
the. Well, I'm going to talk about how it makes you feel.
okay,
This new one about Erica Kirk.
okay.
Do you know what I'm referring to? Like what their conspiracy is?
There's a lot, there's a lot.
There's a lot, but
So,
you know what I'm talking about.
what you
I don't want to get into all the different theories. My
there's
point is not that.
enough that I'm probably familiar with, but
Yes, there you go. My thing is this: if it does come out one day that any or all of those theories are true,
mhm,
that's a horrifying. That's a tragedy.
yeah,
That's awful. Holy fuck. My thing is, we've gotten so accustomed to just throwing shit out there and be like, "Oh, bro, what if she's the one that blah blah blah,
mhm,
or she orchestrated?" This woman with her children saw her husband get murdered in front of everybody in the world.
yeah,
It's gross, bro. It's not like I don't know why it makes me feel differently. And listen, like him, hate him. I don't really care. You could talk about his life, his words, what he meant, what his text message, all this shit that's coming out. You're attacking his widow and his children, bro. To me, it feels different than like Macron, like his wife
mhm.
is.
Is a dude
Anyway,
or
whatever
whatever,
those are, I don't want to
yeah,
get in trouble on here, bro. Because apparently France is suing people now, bro.
yeah, of
They're
course.
suing people. Like, we ain't gonna get sued. So,
Yeah,
but
oof.
those are like world leaders and shit,
Mhm,
and I don't know why it feels different to me, but it does. It just feels gross because there's not even. It's just there's not a scrap of evidence, not one scrap, other
no,
than they don't think she's acting the way she should. Now they say, and
mhm,
they posit a bunch of different. Well, well, the ambassador to whatever Middle Eastern country was an hour and a half away at the time. It's like, bro, what the fuck? What? Okay, so
she could
there's
just
no
be a
evidence to
she could
suggest
just
it.
be an outburst, she could just be a weird person, which is also not against
Bro, come on, bro. You've
not
given
against the law.
death notifications. People, some people cry, some people
Yeah,
fall
that's what I'm saying,
out,
it's
some
like,
people
that's
attack
what I'm saying.
you,
What I'm saying is,
some
like,
people go,
she could just be
some
weird.
people
I
go,
don't
well,
know.
okay. You can't tell how someone's going to grieve, man.
No, you
I
can't.
don't know. To me, it just feels gross, bro. There's no evidence to suggest any of it. They're just, I don't know. It's just, it doesn't, I turn any podcast or clip I'm seeing that starts going that route, I'm off. I'm out.
Now I wonder, let me ask you, is it because
I think it's because it's a wife with 2 kids, bro, and I could put myself in that place, and I'm like, I wouldn't want my wife and my kids being attacked that way if something were to happen to me.
no, but I guess my question is it bothering you because it was so public.
No, bro, we've seen people get killed on TV
No,
before.
no, 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 no. What I'm saying is like the whole, like all of it, the whole thing. Like they're both,
Oh, I think, yeah, because it's so
yeah,
widespread.
because it's so
Yes,
much
yes,
better. So
yeah,
it's so
yes,
public. Like everything about it is so public.
maybe,
Yeah.
yeah,
But again, also again, some of this too is because of the time we live in, right? Like
yeah,
for example, the Kennedy assassination, right?
yeah,
Nobody got to see how
yeah.
Jackie O reacted, or like no one got to watch that and see that unless you actually knew them up close. So it's like when
Well,
it's
see,
like, yeah, I don't know.
the conspiracies about that, well, besides all the government ones, but like even his wife though, because there's things like, hey, there was one guy that he was like, hey, keep her away from him, and then when he died, like a few months later, she was with him, and then like a year or two later, she married that one guy that he was like,
Mhm.
yo, but there was no allegation or assumption that she had anything to do to facilitate his murder or death, bro.
Yeah, no, 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 no. Not in that case, no. But
You know what? It feels like a line. It feels like that's one of the lines you don't cross. And in today's day and age, 2026, everyone said, "Fuck that, bro."
so
No line. There are no lines.
there are no lines today. There are no lines today. I think
Not today.
I mean, I think that's I think we talking about it's probably a a bigger picture, or a bigger issue, right? That's a highlighted point of a bigger issue. There is no
Yeah.
line.
I guess
There is
that's
no
what's
line.
bothering me.
There is no line, right? There is no
Yeah.
line. There is no, especially in the journalism world. It's like a rush to be first instead of to be right,
Mhm.
right? Like I wouldn't. But me personally, we come from different times. I probably wouldn't. I would usually not fix my mouth to say something unless I knew it was true, or unless I knew there was some sort of like
Oh, that's
credible
it. There's
backing
no
it up.
repercussions for that shit. You could come out and be like, "Oh, I just broke the story," and it's completely
Completely
fucking
wrong.
false and
Completely
wrong.
wrong.
And guess what? The next day,
Nobody can.
nothing, bro.
Nobody
Or
can. No.
or you've told nothing but lies for 20 years and nobody and like provable, like you are fucking lying. This is all bullshit.
Yeah,
Nothing happens to these people.
nobody cares. Nobody matters. That doesn't, and that's the thing that pisses me off, right? And
Yeah.
I'll take the
Stop listening to those people.
I guess I'll take the other end of it, right? This is where it
Mhm,
pisses me off, because it's happened to me before, right? People will say something, and like and it's like, what is the Hitler thing? He's like, if you tell something enough, if you tell a lie enough, it becomes the truth, right?
mhm.
With the
Yeah.
propaganda, it's like people say these shit, over and over and over and over and over again, to the point like it just like just that just becomes the narrative. You're like,
Mhm.
you do know that that's never been, like the Michael Jackson thing. I was like, he molested kids. I was like, that's never been proven, right?
Never, not once. He's been to court many
Not
times.
once ever been proven that that
Yeah,
happened and that is real.
yeah,
Not once ever.
yeah.
And but still, people roll with that shit. Like, oh, I'm like, bro, are you serious? Like, and like, again, for me, I'm like, I've been on the other side where people like say negative shit about you. Like, it was like, oh, I didn't want to because I thought you. I'm like, are you serious right now? I was like, did you ever come ask me the other
No.
side of that story? Well, no, because
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, you got it from one side. You never considered a different point of view of that or whatever. All right, so I tend not to like listen to, we talked about before, like, what you're consuming. I'm like, this seems like a lot of bullshit. This seems
Mhm.
like a lot of just rambling, a lot of like uh just random shit. And I'm like,
I'm telling you, it turns
yeah,
me off to stuff. Like people I used to listen to, I'm like, I'm out.
yeah,
I'm
nah,
out.
nah. I'd prefer some good journalism and some good
Bro, you can't. It used to be, what was it like? Trust nothing that you hear, half of what you
oh yeah,
read, and like
it's like, but believe none of what you
10% what
hear.
you hear.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
believe none of what you hear, half of what you see, and something like that. They don't believe any of that shit.
yeah. But now it's like you can't believe nothing.
I believe nothing, bro.
Uh, Unless
It's
I'm
to the point,
here
bro. It's to the point
touching
with,
things, it's like, all right.
bro. It's to the point where even video, like AI shit is so good sometimes, where it's like,
Mhm,
I mean, bro, I'm even questioning shit that you see on the internet. I'm like, is that is that real? What's going on that?
mhm,
Like even shit, even some of the body cam shit, bro. It's like they don't have that excellent stamp on there all the time because they know you can't get rid of it, right? It's
yep.
like, Like, if it ain't got that, if it don't, like sometimes I don't have a timestamp on it or whatever. I'm like, I don't know,
I
man.
don't trust it, bro.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, I don't
But
trust it.
it's, you know,
Well, I saw Sergeant Major Dave Devaney, who's been on Street Tales
mhm.
a couple times, and great man. But it was funny because that was the first time we ever met in person, and we've obviously recorded podcasts. We've talked on the phone a bunch of times. We're working on a book together, so all this stuff. So I was there. He goes, and it was funny because we met, and he had like a binder. He goes, "Just so you know, I'm not full of shit." He handed me to show me like actual stuff, and I was like, "I believe you." He's like, "Yeah, but a lot of people are so full of shit these days."
Right. A lot of people full of shit, bro. It's
Yeah,
I want to say it's an epidemic, but I think it's been an epidemic.
yeah.
So it, it like you said, bro, it's just it's a lot of bullshit out there, and it's wild.
All right, what we got? What's the next?
Let's take it to my. I, not, I think this a lot. Um, like, is any of this shit actually real?
Mm.
Is it?
I don't know, man.
Is what we're experiencing right now actually real? Is Am I in reality? Am I not in reality? Am I what the fuck is going on? Like sometimes I just really sit
Yeah.
back and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? What is happening?
Well, do you feel that in a way that as a cop out? Let me explain what I'm saying. Not you specifically,
Mhm.
but a lot of people are like, oh, we live in a
It's a simulation.
simulation, or
Mhm.
nothing's real, or all these things, all these I call them excuses. It's like if that ends up being the truth, it's like okay, but did you use that as an excuse to either a never do anything and just
Mhm.
be a bag of shit, or when you do bad things, you're like, well, none of this is real anyway. You see, it's almost like an excuse to
Yeah, I
cover
could
up
say.
your weakness, or your
Mhm.
not just weakness. What am I trying to say here? Like your selfishness. I think I'll phrase it that way.
Inadequacies,
It's a
maybe.
way to well, there's a lot of those,
Well,
yes.
yeah.
Like, they don't wanna address it, so they just kinda hide behind it. It's nothing's real.
Uh, no, not in that
Everything's a lie.
sense. I get what you mean, but not in that
Yeah,
sense. I'm asking like as a legit fucking question. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck is going on? What's happening, right? In the sense
yeah.
of like, this is, I guess you could kind of trickle this into the philosophical science corner, right? Now we talked about before the like never dying, like quantum leaping, right, into your
Mhm.
next whatever,
Quantum leap, baby.
right? So I'm like, wait a minute, why if that is true, and that is going on, there's multiple universes, multiple realities, parallel, whatever,
Mhm,
right? Like the ultimate thing will be able to consciously jump from one to the other, right?
mhm.
But
You
be
talking about being
conscious,
like Kang, bro?
but what I'm saying is like, but being conscious that I'm doing it, if that makes
Ah, okay.
sense. You know what I'm saying? Like
Know that it's
to
happening.
know that I'm actually doing it. Like theoretically speaking, we are existing right now in this timeline, but we also are existing in another timeline, and another, and another, and another. What makes it to where we're only experience? You know what I'm saying? We're only conscious of this one that we're in, and not of the other one. Like occupying the same. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, hold on. There's a movie. I think Scarlett Johansson was in it. Hold on.
It's kind of like
Hold on.
the Scarlet Witch movie, when they're dream walking and she's taking over the mind of herself in a parallel universe to take over the CEO, like that kind of shit. I'm like,
Yes, but listen, have you ever seen the movie Lucy?
yes,
Y Where she's like,
yes,
we only use 10% of our brain, then she
mm-hmm,
taps to 20, and then when she gets to almost
100,
100,
mm-hmm,
she's just sitting in a chair and she's traveling back through all period. You see what I'm saying?
mm-hmm,
Something like that.
something like that.
So maybe we do have the ability, but we've almost been given like an inhibitor.
Yeah, I'm like, hmm,
Ooh, bro, what if there's also a movie with fuck what's his name? Limitless, I think, where he takes a
limitless with
pill.
the pill. Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
yeah,
Where he takes a pill
yeah.
and he's just like whoop and just
Feel like a
operates
banger.
at a higher level.
What was the
What if
one with
somebody said, "BJ, what if it's like the Matrix, bro? You take this pill and it'll open your brain. You'll use 100% of your mind. I don't.
That's
That's
fucking
one of those
cool.
things. Do you want to?
Yeah, let's fucking
Woo!
go. Because my thing is this: what's the alternative?
Live the way you are, bro.
I
Ignorance
know
is
what
bliss, baby.
I know what this part is, right?
You wanna see how
Yeah,
far you can push it?
I want to see what else is out there. What else? What else? Like, why not?
Bro, I might watch Lucy tonight, bro. That's a good movie,
It's a
bro.
very good movie. It's a very good
Where she
movie.
just
Oh,
changes her
what's the one
hair and
with
the face color and eye color.
yeah, but I don't want it to be like the fucking John Travolta movie where he's got fucking cancer or some shit. And like his
Oh,
brain, you know what I'm
yeah, yeah,
saying? Like, no, but now he's dying
yeah.
slowly as he's getting smarter. I'm like, yeah,
Where
I
he's like,
don't want that.
I made this methane gas tank that gets 100 miles to the gallon." And it's like, "Yeah,
Yeah,
but I'm gonna die in 6 months because of brain cancer."
yeah. I'm like, whoa, I don't, whoa. Like, what? I'm like, first of all, what does this pill do exactly? Am I,
Yeah, yeah.
but yeah. So I'm super smart, but I'm not smart enough to save my own life.
No, can't
Mm,
cure it.
yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, we call that a plot hole.
Yeah, I don't know about that, guys.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, bro, that was like, speaking of plot holes, little bunny trail. I didn't even think about it, but in Star Wars, where the newer ones are, I don't know. Anyway, where the main general, he's like murdering planets and all this stuff like
Mhm.
that, and then they fast forward to the next movie or the third movie, whatever it was. All of a sudden, he's the insider working for the rebels.
Yeah, like
Bro, you can't. That's no.
yeah, but it
Now you
wouldn't
trying
work
to make
without
me
that.
be like he's the good guy?
Yeah, it wouldn't work without that. Yeah.
No, bro.
He hadn't changed
So
the
dumb.
heart, bro. He didn't change the heart. He jumped his
Ugh.
consciousness from a different universe to this one. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
feels
took one
bad.
of them limitless pills, bro.
Yeah, he feels bad about it, bro.
All right, bro. Last one. I know you got to go to work.
Uh, so this is in the scientific philosophical point.
Love it.
You know how we have the cloud, right?
Yep.
And I've been looking into this thing. Well, I haven't actually been looking into it, right? But it pops up on my weird YouTube fucking feeds all the time. This concept
Hmm.
of the ether, right?
Yep.
What if we're all tapped into like the ether is like a living thing, right? I guess the old world technology, was allegedly, was built on siphoning off energy from the ether, from whatever's existing,
Hmm.
right? So they could pull energy from the atmosphere to like power fucking cities, power buildings, power
Hmm.
those big ass blimps and shit. Essentially ran off of that. Um,
Hmm.
so I think that's how planes work. Planes don't actually use gas; they
A
use
dirigible, bro.
energy from the ether, from the atmosphere. But what if like the cloud and all that kind of shit is really just the ether? Because like think about this: when you pull like
You talking about clouds themselves, like the clouds I see
no
in
no
the
no no
sky?
I mean like like people say the cloud like oh my
The
images are in the
cloud,
cloud
yeah,
or whatever, right? What if
yeah.
the ether is actually like a cloud for like your mind, like you're pulling
Mm,
shit from, like when you have dreams, where the fuck do the dreams come from?
I don't know.
Or like when you know something, like when you're thinking about somebody and they call you, like how like what is that in between that you're
Yeah,
feeling, like what is that shit? What is that? I mean, there's
yeah.
got to be something to
Or where somebody you knew 15, 20 years ago, and all of a sudden it's like heavy on your mind.
that, bro.
It's like I haven't talked to this person in 20 years, and I'm like, hey, I don't know why. I hope you're well.
Hmm.
It's been a week, and you have. I don't know why. I hope everything is all right.
Hmm.
Why does that happen?
Why does that happen, bro? It's got to be there's some
I haven't
sort
thought
of
about this
like,
person in decades.
bro.
Yeah.
See, see, I want to be that kind of smart, and I can explain that kind of shit, right?
Yeah.
Like there's certain kind of
The
smart
problem
where
is with people that are that smart, they don't know how to break it down in crayons for those of us who are not
right.
that smart.
I'm
That's the
like
problem.
uh yeah, bro. That's exactly it. It's like I know shit, and I know that I know, but I can't explain to you why I know that
Mhm.
I know it. Like I just inherently know it somehow. Like I just been ingrained with the knowledge, and I'm like, I don't think that that's how that's supposed to go. For some reason, I just feel like this is off somewhere, and this is shouldn't be like this. I
Well,
shouldn't do,
also, but also you have seen, think about it. We were talking about our life so far, just our
Mhm.
generation. We've seen so much change, but we've seen how things work, don't work, plus the nature of our jobs, we have interacted, you continue to interact
Mhm.
with a wide variety of people all the
Yeah,
time. There's almost like a pattern. So when you see something that's like, this isn't right.
yeah, something's off
It's like
about this.
they call it intuition, but it's like, no, you have a lifetime of experiences to say that, when you're like walking up to a house or something, you stop. You're like,
Yeah,
something's
mhm,
off. Something doesn't feel right. And next thing you know, someone's busting out of the door, or
mhm.
somebody, you're like, but whatever that pause was that made you go, "Oh, wait a second, something's
That
off."
that's what I
Yeah,
mean, like, you're
yeah,
connected to some shit somehow, like, in
yeah.
the whatever, the connectedness of everything, whatever, right? Like, there's a connection of shit somewhere between all these things, and I don't know how you really, like, not necessarily quantify, but how you, like, explain it, right? Like you said, sometimes with intuition, like gut feeling, like you said, you walk up, you're like,
Mhm.
if
And you
I do
stand
that,
by.
something, it's like, if I do that next thing, something bad might happen. Or
Well,
this may not go the way I want it to go. Let me
hold on, let me
readjust this
think
real
about
quick.
that. Hold
Yeah,
on,
let me,
some ain't
yeah,
right.
something's off about this, right? And it's like, but like,
Yeah.
like I know this. I know that there's a feeling or whatever. It's like, but that has to come from somewhere to kind of like, how spider webs work. Or like they feel something on the edge of the spider web, and they're like, something's in the web,
Yep.
and I gotta like adjust, like shit like that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Nah, I got
Like,
nothing to add to that, brother. I think we'll let that one hang.
yeah.
I like it. Alright, bro. I wanna respect
All
your
right, bro.
time. I know you gotta go.
All right, bro.
Don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Alright, bye.
56'N.